Hi vinyl community, Mike here, and today I'm going to show you some of my record fair finds from December 2023. So first up, it's Crass, a brilliant punk album, or maybe it's an EP, I'm not really sure. It plays at 45 RPM and it's the Feeding of the 5000, the second sitting, and you see it says there, pay no more than £2. Needless to say, I paid quite a bit more than £2, but nevertheless, it's pretty good album. Like quite a few of the Crass albums, it comes in these sort of weird sort of covers that fold out into a poster. I'll show you the whole thing here. There you go. That's Your Country Needs You. And it's from 1979. That's the label. There you go. And just get the glasses so I can tell you the tracks on here. So we've got Asylum, Do They Owe Us a Living, End Result, They've Got a Bomb, Punk is Dead, well, in 1979, I don't think it was quite, Reject of Society, General Bacardi, Banned from the Roxy, and many more. So you know, there's lots of tracks on here. It's short and sweet. As I say, it plays at 45, so it's a bit short to be an album, but it's a bit long to be an EP. So nevertheless, I was really pleased to pick that one up from Crass. Next up, another bit of punk, this time from 1980. Not much to see here because it's The Damned, and it's the Black Album. So it was their fourth album, released in 1980. This one's on the Big Beat label, so it's actually a 1982 reissue, I believe. So I just show you the inner here. There's a nice picture of the band, and then the lyrics on the back. And again, I'll tell you what's on here. I mean, it's a pretty good album. I mean, I think all of the Damned's first sort of 5 or 6 albums are all absolutely brilliant. This has got Wait for the Blackout, Lively Art, Hit or Miss, Twisted Nerve, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 13th Floor Vendetta, His Master's Delight, and Therapy. And as I say, I was really pleased to get that. As I say, it's not an original, but it's a 1982 reissue, so a couple of years after it came out initially. And then the next one is this, and it's a double album. It's the Television Personalities, and it's called Some Kind of Happening, and it's the singles 1978 to 1989. And I don't know if other people have found this when they're going to record fairs in the UK now, but there seem to be a lot of stalls that are actually selling brand new sealed vinyl at discounted prices. Now, there you go, there it is, and it comes with a bonus single, double LP and a bonus single, and it cost me 15 quid. So I was quite pleased with that. However, I was a little disappointed overall, because you know what I really knew about Television Personalities is really their first EP, which was called Where's Bill Grundy Now? And of course, Bill Grundy was the guy who interviewed the Sex Pistols on London Weekend Television, and lived to regret it. And also on that EP there was Part-Time Punks, which was probably their best known single. But you know, listening to this album overall, I mean, these guys are still going today as far as I can see. But the quality and consistency just isn't there. But nevertheless, I'm quite happy to have this. And as I say, you know, for a double album and a single, it was pretty good bargain for 15 quid. Now, something that I was really pleased to get is this. As you probably know, I love collecting Hill Session EPs, and this one is no exception. It's the Mighty Wah, and it was initially broadcast in 1984, but the album itself, or the EP itself, was released in 1987. As usual, of course, it's on the Strange Fruit label. There it is, and it says it's a special metallic finish limited edition sleeve. Because as you probably know, the sleeves of the Peel Session albums are normally grey and silver. So what's on this? So there's the first track is Basement Blues, and it's in inverted commas, the story of the blues. And this is a really nice sort of upbeat version of the story of the blues. Really like it. It runs to about 4 minutes, and it's really nice. Also on here you've got Better Scream, Weekends, and You Learn. So that's another addition to my Peel Sessions EP collection. And Pete Wyler's The Mighty Wah. Right, now UK subs, another kind of blues. This is their debut album from 1979, and it's a Canadian pressing, and it's on the RCA Victor label. I'll show you that with a sort of beige. There you go. And this album I read had sort of quite mixed reviews when it first came out. So Charles Shaar Murray in the New Musical Express described this album as something that's as appetising as the tea bag left to dry on the saucer. Whereas Gary Bushell in Sounds said, a near perfect slice of good time, high energy punk. And I think I'm with Gary Bushell on this one. I really like this album. So tracks on here are CID, I Couldn't Be You, I Live in a Car, Tomorrow's Girls, Killer, World War, Rockers, IOD. And then side 2, you've got TV Blues, Blues, Lady Esquire, All I Want to Know, Crash Course, Young Criminals, BIC, Disease, and Stronghold. So that's UK subs. Really pleased to get that into my collection. Now this next one, Nick of Nick's Vinyl Butty showed this the other day, and I can't remember whether he showed it on his channel or whether he showed it on the Rankingly Obscure live stream. But nevertheless, I saw this on sale at the record fair, and I thought, yeah, I've really got to have this. So it's Xray Specs, and it's a version of Germ-Free Adolescence, and it's made up of demos, live, and Peel sessions. And other than that, I don't really know a lot about it. It doesn't appear on Discogs. It doesn't even have a year of release on it, although I suspect it's quite recent because I haven't really seen it about before. But yeah, it's got really sort of lovely versions, and it is dedicated to Polly Starry, who sadly died in 2011. So there you go. So Xray Specs, brilliant sort of first wave punk band. And this is an alternate version of Germ-Free Adolescence, their first album. So that's all the albums I want to show you. But I've been trying to get more and more singles back into my collection. I've sort of neglected them sort of over the years. And it's more sort of punk new wave here. So we've got Magazine here. And this one's from 1978, and it's Touch and Go, and on the B-side there's a version of the James Bond theme Goldfinger. There you go. It's on the Virgin label, and I think this was a non-album single. So again, I was really pleased to have that. And then next up, I've got two from the Damned, and both on the Stiff label. So there's the first one. That's a nice sort of nice Stiff label. Always like collecting Stiff records, and that's the cover. And this is One Way Love and Don't Cry Wolf, and it's from 1977. And the other single, also from 1977, on a slightly different Stiff label. I think I prefer this one to the one I showed just now, and this is Problem Child and You Take My Money, and all of the tracks are on the Damned's album Music for Pleasure. But as I'm now starting to collect singles, I got it anyway, despite having the album. So there you go, that's that one. And finally, this is a reissued single, and it's the Mekons, and it's Never Been in a Riot, and the B-side was two tracks, 32 Weeks and Heart and Soul. Mekons, of course, hail from the great city of Leeds. So this reissue, as you can see, it's on clear vinyl. The original was on Bob Last's Fast Records, and in fact it was catalogue number Fast 1. So there you go. So all in all, I was really happy with what I picked up at the record fair, and that's it until January now for me. So until next time, I'll see you around. Bye bye.